Welcome to tonight's 5 on 5. The guest is Richard Barney, Director of Marketing for the Pear Blossom Festival, 59th Annual Pear Blossom Festival. Are you excited?
Yes, absolutely. Things are really coming together. The streets were closed at 5 o'clock this morning in the rain, and most of the vendors, food vendors, and all of the commercial and information booth vendors got to set up in the rain, and then as soon as they got set up ready to go, the sun came out. It's going to be a beautiful evening for all the people that are coming to enjoy the festivities tonight and tomorrow.
I think people have kind of gotten used to this time of year. You never know what you're going to get for the Pear Blossom Festival, but that's what makes it fun, right?
Well, you live in Oregon. If you don't like the weather now, just wait a minute, it'll change.
That's what we've seen over the years.
Yeah.
The race tomorrow morning is always popular as ever, though
yes.
This is the first year of the Swartzleys.
Yes, that's a fairly major change that the Swartzleys aren't doing anymore, but it's taken over by an awesome group. The YMCA is putting it on. Of course, they had been involved with some of the shorter distance walk runs previously, so they had a little experience, and what a great organization to take over an athletic event.
Yes.
But the YMCA.
Exactly.
So it's perfect fit.
And Jerry's going to be running in it, and I know I talked to him, so he's not going to be too far from the event. So
you're not going to keep him away for very long from running, so yeah.
What other events we have going on starting tonight?
Well, tonight, actually, the street fair is open now. It opened at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And there's all kinds of vendor booths for people to enjoy, and food booths. And of course, you can find your typical curly fries and corn dogs, but there's some Asian fare and salads and different kinds of things. There is one place, speaking of corn dogs, that had like 6 or 7 different varieties of corn dogs. It's not just
now you're speaking my language.
A hot dog on a stick. They've got Italian sausage and Polish sausage and all kinds of stuff that they hand dip. It's going to be a really fun.
All right, that's a 5 on 5. We got to let's go down and get some of those corn dogs.
There you go.
You've been talking about. I think you're going to have everyone at home right now heading in.
But one of the nicest events that we have is the Pear Fair, and it's our 4th annual Pear Fair, sponsored by a great organization here. The Southern Oregon Subaru has stepped up and sponsors us there, and that's an artisan food, brew, and wine tent. It's in a heated environment, so people can go in. It's open to all ages, and it's free to enter. If you want to partake of some of the tastes, you buy a glass, a souvenir glass, which is a beautiful etched with the Pear Fair logo that you get to keep, and it's $10, and you get 5 tastes. So you can buy your glass, go in and get 5 tastes of either the beverage or the brew. And actually, the vendors are going to be selling products right on the spot too. So if you find something you like, you can take it home with you.
Very nice. I'll have a few more questions for you, so stick around. More 5 on 5 right after the break. Welcome back to the 5 on 5. The guest is Richard Barney, Director of Marketing for the Pear Blossom. We've been talking about the events going on. It's been going on for a long time. We're kind of a new theme a little bit this year.
59th year. This year's theme is pears, vines, wines, and good times. And it really is a reflection of our agricultural heritage here and the change that's taken place. Of course, pears are still very important to our valley, but the vines and the wines are really making a significant change in the agricultural history of our area, because we're really getting pretty well known as a wine area. So that's where the Pear Fair event and the stroll came up, because it's a celebration of our agricultural heritage here, which the Pear Blossom Festival is all about anyway, because the pear blossoms are all about growing stuff. So it really is a neat tie-in.
And to keep this festival going over all these years is a credit to this community and how important it is.
It's all volunteer. There's probably well over 100 people that volunteered this morning. They were there at 5 o'clock this morning when the streets closed. Great cooperation from the city of Medford and the police department, the fire department, the parks department. Everybody pitches in to make it happen, and our sponsors, Rogue Federal Credit Union, Lithia Auto Stores, and Pacific Healthcare Systems also are sponsors. So it really takes a community effort and everybody coming together to make it happen. The parade is going to be awesome. We have great weather for it. Looks like it's going to be 60 degrees and sunny tomorrow, starting right at 11 o'clock. It'll be cool in the morning for the runners. So we really have the perfect scenario coming together for this year's Pear Blossom.
Looking great, and just a reminder, all the people, especially people new in the area, about those street closures, kind of be careful tomorrow and just go out and enjoy the festivities.
Yep, and if people are looking for a place to park, Evergreen Parking Structure is the way to go. It's on the other side of the railroad tracks, west of town, and well, still in downtown, but it's just over the railroad tracks, and it's between Main and 8th Street. So that's where a lot of people should look to park.
All right, perfect tip. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thanks, Joe.
All right, that's it for the 5 on 5. More news right after the break.